Hello everyone, today we're gonna explore the mystery of the tallest sand dune in Europe and how it appeared there suddenly out of nowhere in the 1700s. The Dune of Pilat, or Dune du Pilat, also Grande Dune du Pilat, is the tallest sand dune in Europe. It is located in Teste-de-Buch in the Arcachon Bay area of France, 60 kilometers from Bordeaux. There are many anomalous natural features found throughout the world. The Dune of Pilat is one such a place. Not wanting to oversimplify what I'm sure experts will likely tell us is the result of complex environmental forces acting in concert over thousands and thousands of years, but doesn't it just look like some giant child has poured a huge bucket of sand down onto the Arcachon forest? You tell me. Perhaps you will not agree with my giant sand baby hypothesis, but I saw this exotic destination featured on a recent TV travel show, and it definitely piqued my interest. It's just so bizarre to behold. When you've been at this as long as I have, you see something like Le Dune du Pilat and you already know the official story. Whatever that is will probably have more holes than Swiss cheese. Well, let's start where all serious internet investigators begin, of course with Wikipedia. The dune has a volume of about 16 million meter cubes, measuring around 500 meters wide from east to west and 2.7 kilometers in length from north to south. Its height is currently 110 meters above sea level. The dune is a famous tourist destination with more than 1 million visitors per year. Of course, I want to see this as well. To back this evidence of coastal movement, maps from 1708 and 1786 both place areas with the name Pilat to the south and offshore of the current dune's location. The area where the dune currently stands was referred to as Les Sablonniers, or the New Sands, until the 1930s when it was renamed by real estate developers as the Dune of Pilat. Pilat originates from the Gascon word pilar, which refers to a heap or mount. Okay, so right on the bat, we discover a huge gigaton of sand plonked in the middle of their forest was originally referred to by locals as the New Sands. Does this mean the dune was new to these locals of Pilat? Where's the hard science on this, though? We need some geology buffing to tell us how it's nothing more than a boring natural process requiring millions of years to really kill my buzz right now. Here's the official narrative. Essentially, the dune has been gradually formed in 4 to 5 stages over thousands of years with long periods of nothing in between. They know this because of plant material and dead bugs and stuff found in each layer. According to the article, radiocarbon ages indicate the date of the burial by sand dunes since about 3,500 years ago. I don't think so. Well, yeah, that's the official narrative. Have a look, gents. It took thousands of years. The science equivalent of a wizard did it. Now stop asking questions. So radiocarbon triumphs over evil once again. Now everyone can go back to sleep. I'll leave my issues with the unreliability of radiocarbon-14 dating for a future article, but suffice it to say, me and radiocarbon got beef, and if I ever see radiocarbon on the street, I'm gonna open up a can of whip-ass, full belly-to-belly soaplex, finish him down. Okay, so just to labor this point here, no one can honestly say for sure that they know the real story or are able to give us any definitive answers or anything really. All we'll ever have in this life are our own personal experiences and the stories of others. A take it or a leave it kind of deal. Therefore, let's have a look at this here dune and see if we can draw some of our own conclusions from the available information, shall we? Year 1700s, above, down we have 2015 photo. the 1,000-year-old Dune of Pilat missing from an 18th century map, you say? The above comparison map was supplied by the Department of Geosciences of Princeton University. You can read their report on palace souls and all that, blah 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 here. The 1700s map was made during the reign of Louis XIV and clearly shows no 1,000-year-old sand dune. The report does, however, conclude that the dune is moving east and has moved 25 meters over the course of the last 7 years. That equates to 3.57 meters per year, consistent with the official narrative that based on the current volume, assuming natural forces are responsible, Dune du Pilat is 3,500 years old, and the cartographer from 1700s didn't include the dune in his 1700s map because reasons. Furthermore, it is always important to remember that not only are the people who came before us dumb, knuckle-dragging savages, but that we ourselves are also dumb-be-dum-dums, and we must always trust in those scientists and never in our own intuition. When I first saw Dune du Pilat, I immediately thought, yes, giant sand baby. But then immediately following that, I was reminded of an old myth told by a tribe of Indians who spoke of a time long ago following a terrible storm. They woke to find their village buried beneath a desert of sand. Something happened in our past, long enough ago for us to forget, but no later than the 1700s, which created enormous environmental shifts and cataclysmic changes overnight. I don't like the buzzword climate change, but it's popularly accepted that environments can change dramatically in short periods of time. This isn't even an isolated event. For example, Tottori Sand Dune in West Japan is just as out of place as Dune du Pilat. Is it so hard to believe that some giant cataclysm dumped huge amounts of sand out of the ocean and onto dry land? Well, you tell me the conclusion. Thank you for your time. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video all around. This really helps to bring them to more people that are asking questions.